Openi Adam Bonaa te bin kamachi.
Me ma captain.
Bibia boko de.
Yadi adom bibia boko, yeah.
Madama, wo hwe de course wo posifo mienu pentem ne Galamseyers ntemu ya as a security aspect then now.
Captain, me nyame wanwa because enka ha sabi yentu Galamsey won kan. And so ye tinkan na obeti say forest no ye twanu ani nyina gu ensuo no ase ni nyina ene de akeka ho amanfo kwa adane omo dan omo dem sabi omo tu Galamsey wo edan nim. And so me police for any Galamsey see exchange anya me wanwa because Galamsey no said the ababeji ekonya ewo yememu ha atena so ene empanyimfo no dodo na eneka eta Galamsey na chi dodo na atoto machines akese dodo na feel say omo ya above the law dodo na de omo kano tete mu no omo kohwe dem a na asemfofo enti de omo ka ne say Galamsey no ye kese ye betu every year be mu ha obehe no na omoa ene pechire ena Galamsey no omoye Galamsey. So for me, captain, yeah, a see war western region, me I am one because first of all, a bad thing. Say obeka say ebia emu ano omunye Galamsey. And a bad thing say obeka say a police for nankasa so they didn't go there for any other thing but just to arrest them. And so for me, the me can say omuye nyanhwehwem ye na ne wana ena sabi ugiben wana na ono de betumi aka say wo you are guilty or you are not guilty. As far as I'm concerned, Galamsey in Tanzania, some people are above the law in this country. They are untouchable. Nigeria who Western region is say in Kotwa. Omo to Galamsey na si ankata me say you know, thank God, Professor Frimpong Manson, after he was fired, he found his voice about Checkers and Galamsey, and is now pointing, accusing fingers at Yekan saying Jubilee House. Who am I to say the Okano? And mine is that why I didn't see the coaching now around the time end of it. Is he saying that out of bitterness or there is some truth in it? So you see Western region there. What we say in comedies, it's just comedies. It's something that they need to investigate. But the bigger problem is there when it comes to then in our process so that one person on the peacekeeping other African countries and even in the Middle East. Because Galamsey, you know, they get a lot of money. One arrest and after the general adoption. I mean, and you know what Haja Alima said some time ago. Most of the DCs in these mining areas are into Galamsey. Most MPs in the mining areas are into Galamsey.
Exactly.
This is how they live. So for me, Captain Smart,
do you think, say, you bet me a fight this menace?
You see, we can fight the menace. But we need a concerted effort. We need we need to move away from the rhetorics, because Galamsey, me when I was growing up, I knew of only few places that they were gold. But today, gold was a beer. We've been able to find gold, diamonds, other minerals, and so long as selfish people are digging the soil and cutting forests and making money, and most of them cry, and yet indigenous people of Ghana, most of them are foreigners who are destroying our forest beds. And once they are making money, Galamsey now have very basic. Those who probably in the past they had some cocaine. Why should I take cocaine to the UK or to the US for me to be arrested? And they believe to Galamsey and they are getting more money than trading in illicit drugs in Galamsey. So for me, if there is that political will If there is that political will, but at the moment, Mami could even show the fight against Galamsey, Captain Smart, it is not centralized. Udi Mami Misao, which institution in Ghana here is in charge of fighting or eradicating Galamsey in Ghana? Which institution? At one breath, you see the police officers involved. One breath, you see soldiers involved.
That's right.
One breath, you see government task force involved.
Sure.
So you ask yourself, we don't have a centralized way of dealing with Galamsey. It will be we even have people who, according to the kind of say Professor Frimpong Mansfield, let me borrow from him, and say that who he said are Jubilee House, who are kingpins when it comes to Galamsey, and they are mining and digging our forest areas. Mine is that Obi Openukurobia knows that at the capsule in Captain Smart, Galamsey will destroy this country. Generations that will come after us, and you're importing to China, importing to maybe UK and the rest. And we are getting there closely. And so answering you directly, I will say that there is nothing that the executive in this country cannot do. If the president wants to eradicate Galamsey, I am telling you that he knows what to do. The only thing is that but if the president would look beyond his advices and he would want to put his foot on the ground, I will tell you that Galamsey, within 6 months, he will do Galamsey. Why? How big is Ghana? It's not so big. How big is Ghana? Ghana, if you want to travel to the north, by the end, by the close of day, by the close of day, you would have been at the other, you would have been in Hamilton. So Ghana is not that big for anyone to tell me, say, we do not know the landmark here to me and to Galamsey. What we lack is a political will. That is the problem, Captain Smart.
Na baby as say ye dri na ye ntimi nka no kore na o man so say na nchirima be kra nsuo na ye ina ye wo ha ye kakakra na ye gyae na asan babiom na ye san ka na MPC wo Galamsey site deputy minister sekura bi wo bi wo wasane ne mpotem ho Galamsey site ahodo MPC will be, ministers will be, DCs will be, government officials will be, security officers in penny for will be na ye kone ye ba ye di adencheche saa na ye ina ye ntimi nya wo hwi
Captain Smart. Oh, the reason why on the 7th of December 2024, the law says that is because Captain Smart, morning show, me, I'm not a journalist. I have not elected myself to be a journalist. Including the Captain Smart, I will try, but I will not be able to do it. It is the same way on the 7th of December. The usually would promise in a way of manifesto. So that provided safety paramount. It's the reason why when you are the president of this country, you are referred to as the commander-in-chief of the armed forces. The president appoints almost everybody in this country. And so maybe the NSA, it beholds on the leadership of this country, starting with the president, to put in pragmatic measures. If the president, we don't have the backing of the president, then to mean to Galamsey. If we don't me and you, we can do everything we want to do. If we do not have the backing of the president, we cannot do it. But maybe the NSA, there is evidence, and so say there have been people who have been found culpable, people who investigations have led to the fact that they were involved in one way or the other in Galamsey. Mine is that how many high-profile officials, let me be honest with you, how many high-profile officials are in prison today for mining? You start with punishing high-profile officials who, if you ask me, have involved themselves in mining. Let me give you an example of how you deal with these. The current IGP, when he started his crackdown on recklessness and driving vehicles recklessly, jumping traffic and all that,
Jabo na mame na wase na BBS eche bi ma mesato nsafreo